exists within the world of Alan Wake.
Yes.
As such,
Tacos.
like, there are mentions of the FPC in this game. That if you're expecting like full-on references to Control, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, because in the Alan Wake DLC for Control, don't you fight like one of the doctor guy who kept you locked up or something?
You fight Emil Hartman, yes.
Yeah, I remember that bit because I watched a playthrough of it, and like, I think he doesn't he get like controlled like by like the darkness or something?
By the darkness and the hiss.
That's right. I remember it was like it was a combination of the darkness and something. I just couldn't remember because I haven't played Control yet. Do I want to though? Maybe. I don't know.
Do you like SCP Foundation?
Never played that.
Oh, it's also a website and like.
Oh, isn't that the? I know what the SCP is because isn't like these guys.
It's the peanut thing, yes, the peanut statue.
And then.
And then the indestructible lizard.
Never heard that one.
It's the one where it's like they try to kill it, but every fucking time
he works like Apocalypse.
Yeah, like you kill him with one thing,
and becomes immune to it.
And he becomes immune to it.
So basically, kind of works like Apocalypse.
Yep.
And then wait, that's for some reason I was thinking of Ghosty's super jump scare house.
Oh, it's similar to SCP.
Yeah. Did you also see they're releasing a Help Wanted version 2 for VR with the glam rocks and all that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Well, aren't you excited for that new DLC that's coming out for Jimpukumon coming on Thursday?
I am excited to finally buy it all and play it all.
What'd you talk about, Willis?
Because I didn't buy the first one.
You do realize that it's just one thing, and just like it did release in separate parts, right? You pay one price for two things. You pay the first thing.
Well,
you didn't know that?
I might have at one point.
Where? I think you would really like the first part of the DLC because it does take place in like a Chinese, Japanese, Asian culture thing, and plus they actually introduced one of my new favorite legendaries that I currently have with me at all time. That being Pheasant Dippet.
Okay. It looks like we're by ourselves today. Everyone else is busy.
Ah. Okay. Well then. I guess since, okay, there's going to be a multi-step process question, so you got to bear with me. Question 1. Oh, I'll wait until you're done with that first. I don't want to distract you. And mind you, since you're probably going to be the only person here, you get the ultimate power with this decision.
Okay.
Well, multiple part decisions, because I'll wait until you're done with that first. I want to do that. I want to see this. This is cool. Look, this is really cool. How much was this? Like,
it was actually not that much. It was like $18.
$18 for this is like wow.
Mm-hmm.
This is really cool. Wait. If I recall, this is from I want to say Twilight Princess, because this looks like the Twilight Princess heart container.
It's either that or Breath of the Wild.
Probably. Yeah, I can see it, but dang, this is really cool. I'm gonna put this back now so I don't drop it and lose it or break it.
We're like me and her. We're both Zelda nerds, so I figured, hey.
Hey, same here. I'm a Zelda nerd too, but I'm also a BioShock fan.
And she also stole my heart, so.
Ah! Well, actually, your whole heart or a piece of your heart? You gotta be specific.
Well, that is a heart container. So my whole heart.
And also, I think the reason why that whole like demonic horse thing that you showed me beforehand from Berserk, I think the reason why it didn't affect me all that too much is because I think it's because of Catherine. But think about it. That's not really her real form. That's just a disguise she has to wear. Because if she reveals her true Eldritch form, this entire universe of existence and all its inhabitants would explode. I mean, think about it. I mean, really think about it. She's not really a human. She's just an Eldritch being in disguise. And who we think might be Catherine is just really an extremely powerful and very old Eldritch deity. Think about that.
Alrighty.
Think, Bear. Think.
Think, Mark. Think. Hi, everyone.
Nobody's here though.
I mean, this is just.
Oh yeah,
this is my intro. All right.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Vegas Bear here as always with Chocobo.
Finally, because I haven't been here for the past couple days.
Yeah, and
because I just helped my stepdad put up Christmas decorations and spend time with my family. Well, technically my sister came and helped too, but I had to stay and help. Stay because I don't really get to see her all that too often. Because my family's we're close by, but pretty spread out that they don't, and plus they're really busy with stuff. So it's.
I mean, it is the holidays.
Yeah.
Holidays are a busy time.
Yeah.
So, it's just us today. Mekumon died.
Well, we can't say that. He de-evolved back to an egg form. He's an egg form. He's gonna be okay. He's gonna evolve back into Mekumon. So he's not unalive right now. Okay, he's not unalive. He's just resting in his egg form.
And Taro and Webb are
doing work stuff. They're probably work stuff or taking a nap.
Or Warframe stuff. I know they like that. Or they're just taking a break, probably. And Jerry is out Christmas shopping with his family. I don't think you've met Jerry yet.
Sir Jerry?
Yes.
I've seen him. Okay. Because he came with us last time to the during Mechamon's Night in the Woods.
I couldn't remember if he was there for that or not. So yeah, it's just us today.
And then Space Mom is sick today too, I think.
Yeah, or she's either sick or working, but either way.
Or torching the thousands of soul that she currently owns because she is an LGBT.
So we're playing Alan Wake today.
Yes.
Alan Wake 2. I wanted to do a thing where me and Chocobo would swap between characters.
Because we both love we both like Alan Wake, but Bear loves Alan Wake more.
I mean, I'm not going to deny that. When did you first start playing Alan Wake?
Probably back in high school, probably.
Okay.
Well, I remember playing the original version of Xbox 360, which I still have. Then I got on the PS4 recently, and I completed that, so yeah.
Oh, great shit.
Yeah, I didn't want to mess with this, so I gotta start a new game or what?
Yes. Still, like, apparently you can get, like, cosmetics for your characters. I don't know how. But we're gonna go with. You want to go with story or you want to go with normal?
Let's go with story.
Okay.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer.
Looks like you can get.
Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
So got pre-ordered a game. Damn it!
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Oh, either pre-order bonus or from the deluxe stuff.
Got it. Is there anything
This is not
good,
the story
like,
I hoped
in terms
it
of
would be.
costumes?
I was like, let me,
This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Oh yeah, the digital deluxe just gives you like a red jacket for the girl. It's like a red leather hoodie for her standard outfit.
Okay.
She also gets a sweatshirt. This is oh dear. Oh, sweater, sorry.
The oh dear down here.
That for Alan Wake just gets like a black suit. You get digital deluxe, black suit. Okay, and then the shotgun just gets like engravings, and then for Alan Wake's pistol, he gets like a pearl handle with some engravings, and then the shotgun gets some engravings, and that's it. Yeah, so nothing special.
Alright. Just make sure that the audio sounds good. I turn some stuff down, and that is Bear Man-ass. Can you see it okay?
Yes, I can see it over there.
Oh boy.
Why must you do the things you do?
No, I just realized
You don't have a sensor bar?
I don't have a sensor bar. So we're playing as someone who came out of the lake. I have something that can work as a sensor bar. Yes. I think we're fine with Bear Man-ass, but anything else, I'll have to say. Here we go.
They got to cut it off.
There we go. My old donation goal of Phoenix Wright. Like if people donate enough money, I'd buy Phoenix Wright, play it on stream, and no one donated. Alan. Week 2.
Oh yeah. Multi-step question income. Question 1.
Hey, kiddo.
And remember,
How are
you have the ultimate power in this because you're the only one that I was gonna ask our D&D people, but since somebody else is here, you get the ultimate power.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your
First
fault
question.
people get all murdered.
When is next session?
What happened?
Just work stuff.
I don't know. Because
Oh,
with the
Dad,
holidays
it's
coming up,
fine.
everyone's going to be busy.
Episode of Night Springs
Okay.
here. Mom, it's so good.
Question 2.
Spoilers.
Do you want the DM?
I'll let you get back to
Or-
the show. You were supposed to wait and watch.
We use one of my campaign books so that way I can do the DM.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom.
Is this for like a different session or for?
Yeah, different session.
Okay, as I was about to say, like you yourself had admitted you know nothing about Combat Rider.
Yeah.
Bye, kiddo.
I'm only asking this so you can have like a bit of a break and actually be
Yeah.
a player, you know, actually play and so I can also have a bit where I get the DM experience
Logan
points
thinks
so I can level up my
cheering
DMing skill.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Now answer the question.
I am not sure. I
It can't be a coincidence that
Mind you, I do have a bunch of campaign books that you can choose from.
I am open to the idea.
Okay. Okay. I
Just gotta figure out when.
Okay. I will list off to you the books, campaign books that I have that I can remember off the top of my head, and you have to choose right now.
Okay.
But I'm just giving you the option so you can mull it over
Any words of advice?
whenever you feel like it. If it's a or if it's a much of an inconvenience for you. Let's see. There's the first one we have is Strixhaven and Curriculum of Chaos. That's more of a role-playing one. The second one is Grimlight Dale, Frostwind Dale, Realm of the Frostmaiden. Then we also have Curse of Straw. Then we also have Wild Beyond the Witchlight, and I also have Dragonlance, which is one of the newer ones, and a couple other ones.
A
Okay.
deputy
So
was supposed to be
You go ahead and mull it over if you want or not.
There's the car.
But you probably won't because it's
So
too much of
where's
an
the deputy?
inconvenience for you.
It's not.
By a bear. I'll check out that map.
All right. So return
Invitation.
1. Invitation. Yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off there. I'm sorry. So we are playing as Saga Anderson with our
I
FBI
should take a look at that map.
special agent partner, or our partner FBI special agent Alex Casey.
Yes.
Does that name sound familiar at all?
Alex Casey. Was he in the first game?
He was a fictional character written by Alan Wake.
I knew it.
He
But wasn't Alex Casey the guy in the diving outfit?
Hmm?
Was he the guy in the diving outfit?
that was Thomas Zane.
Okay.
We have a map of Cauldron Lake. Now, the one thing I don't like about this game, the one thing,
Is the stashes?
no, is that we don't go to,
Cauldron Lake.
well, technically we do, it's like right here, but we don't really go to any of the locations from the first game outside of
Bright Falls?
Bright Falls, and even then it's just the Oh Dear Diner and the police station.
That knocks off some playability points on my part.
Granted, the new areas that they add are interesting and cool. Like, you get to go to a nearby town right across the river from Bright Falls called Watery. It looks like shit, but
I was about to say, if you want to say about the city of Silent Hill, we're gonna have some serious problems.
also go to
What was the other city that's like near Silent Hill though? That's
Shepherd's
I think
Glen.
I hear
Shepherd's
someone.
Glen. That's it. Yeah, if we're gonna say either Shepherd's Glen or Silent Hill, we were having a major problem. Because you gotta watch out for the fog there and the siren horns.
And the cultists.
Oh my. Okay. I gotta tell you something. I'm kind of ashamed I didn't think of this beforehand. Before. So you remember how I came up with that whole like canon thing for like Monster Bird mode, and that's actually like an actual form that Dino has.
Saga Anderson.
I'm kind of upset with myself to think of like a music-based form first.
Oh.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan.
I remember Mulligan.
You know that,
He's also from the first game.
Yep. Him and Thorpe.
federal agents are right here for me. My partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. It's not what
And
you
here's-
call
here's a
charged
question for you.
accident, Chad.
What would be scary if you're in Rapture? What would be scarier? You being chased by your by a bear? Well, you in a Big Daddy in an Alpha Series Big Daddy suit, or my persona in an Alpha Series Big Daddy chasing you down? Which would be scarier?
It's a good question.
Think about it. Like really think about
Tell us
it.
about the crime scene.
Because we both know we're around Rapture because we've been around the block more than a few times.
Well, we reckon there are some,
Would a Chocobo be able to even wear
outside the
heavy
buildings
armor like that?
person
Well, the
when
people at
shoot
Rapture, the scientists at Rapture, specifically designed an Alpha Series Big Daddy suit for both for your form and for my Sona
Were
form.
there any witnesses?
Okay.
So but it's still classified as an Alpha Series suit.
I wonder what they were doing sneaking around.
God,
the
I
buildings.
honestly they would both be terrifying because like I just imagine the Chocobo one jumping around like the big sister.
But don't worry.
But then what about the bear though?
Back to town a
That
lot.
one is like a roided out Big Daddy. Like imagine a Rosie just charging through shit.
Well, it kind of does with its drill, but like,
But no, but I mean like Juggernaut charging.
damn.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real
But what weapon do you think? Like, would it give us like our own like? You know, we have like just like the generic Big Daddy Alpha Series weaponry, or would you think we have like our own like unique weapon pertaining to like us? So like you have a weapon that only pertains to you, while I have a weapon that only pertains to me.
Okay, so if like you're jumping around like the big sister, I imagine you would have like special claws that can hook into like
Those walls,
into
and
walls
and ceilings.
and ceilings, and probably like some sort of like
Before we get to the
I
crime
don't know, like a
scene, there's
cannon
time
on
to
like
review
some
the
kind of weapon
case
on your
so
back.
far.
Kind of like the
Make
rumbler.
sure I'm seeing the clues
Yeah.
clearly.
And then what about you? My guess would probably like a variation of the drill, probably.
Ooh. Bear claws.
But they're like little baby drills.
Okay. Yes, I was thinking the hands start spinning.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So is that like that's go like ching, like shing?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what kind of plasmids / gene tonics, like the passive ones and the active ones, like you can use? Let's start with you.
I need to
Start with
think
bear.
through
So
the
what
facts of
what
the
would a
case.
bear view Big Daddy would have for plasmids? And mind you, you can use any form, like you use level 1, 2, or 3. And where would it where would it shoot at the plasmid from?
I just imagine I'd have like the one that shoots bees.
A swarm of bees?
Yeah, because I'm a bear.
And like what level? 1, 2, or 3? Because I know the third one allows you to like stun the swarm of bees, and like they continue chasing. You can use dead bodies as like mines to send out more bees.
I'd probably go for level 3.
And what like gene tonics, like armored shell, sports boost.
Armored shell, definitely.
I'm guessing both. You would probably have both versions equipped, both 1 and 2.
Yes. bear tank, man. Alright, so this is the thing I like about this game.
The mind place?
Yes.
To sift through clues and work the case. Building the mind place again for each case. Using each field
As for me,
as a model.
I would definitely use definitely like security. Yeah, definitely max out security command. And then he can probably the way that he would like hold the ball, and like squeeze it. Probably like if probably like in his wing, and maybe I'm not sure how it would activate though. Maybe I can do like that, or maybe like he does like a little ball, so maybe like he throws up and like he like catches it and squeezes it with his feet, and then throws back up.
Worth taking.
So I'm not sure about how we also scout too. That could also work. Maybe, I don't know. As for gene tonics, definitely gotta go with both armored shells because and then also maybe I won't be able to use wrench jockey because I don't have the access to the wrench because it's small and probably crush it. But yeah.
Already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
Now,
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey.
well, that would be
You put
easy
me
for
in
big
charge.
sisters because we could probably just like
Why now?
I can see you probably picking it up in your mouth and like letting you point it on your back, and then same thing with me, just like bend over, pick it up with my beak and go. And then to save
I
them,
know what happens to cops who say
I'm
this
probably
is
guessing
their
like you would
last
like
case.
climb off your back, you like hunch over and like put your paw on her head and go like that, or maybe just like gently pick her up and go like doink, doop doop, like that, and then probably for me, I probably either use my wing or something, or maybe just do like my foot or talons or something.
You pick her up with your foot and put her on your back.
Yeah.
I feel like I would just do like a low growl, something that's non-threatening, and then just lower myself enough and climb up.
Okay. I like this coming up to you. Seriously, there's so many ideas in my head that I like want to do like commissions done of my persona. Like two of them definitely being in Rapture. One was just like him without like Big Daddy suit, and then another one with the Big Daddy suit.
Why do I imagine your persona
There's
with the white sweater?
Oh, the cardigan
Yeah, the cardigan that
Jack wears.
that Jack wears.
Oh, and then what kind of helmet though for our personas?
It would have to be like specially made.
Yeah. All
I
right.
can still imagine like.
Yeah, you always probably be like a modified Rosie one probably, because like it's like
Yeah.
more like roundish. Probably like be a Rosie with like the things on them, like with the steel bars, but minus like the extra lights, maybe just like 2 lights on the side of the head, and maybe like a point end for your snout. Not sure about the only thing I can relatively think of would probably be a combination of like either the Rosie or the Rumbler, because like the Rumbler is kind of like more like outward for maybe like the front of the face, but then like the Rosie could be like because it's like covering the whole head.
Alright. So here we have Mirror Peak. This was a location from the first game.
I remember that.
That's where we fought the kidnapper, who wasn't a kidnapper,
It was just some douche nozzle.
working for Hartman.
Huh.
Thank God he's gone. I would have loved to see his clinic now.
I bet it's like all destroyed and like burned down or
I
rotted.
I think the FBC rebuilt it as like a listening post of sorts.
Why? Why would they bring back such a horrible place?
Well, they're not using it for the same purpose as
Okay, good.
for the same
I'm
purpose
gonna
as
go check
Hartman.
something out. Be right back.
Got it.
And the other picture I would love done of my persona by an artist would definitely have him in again tailored to me because you can't get this in game, but
Kids lunch
N7
and Alex
armor.
Casey moving
Yeah.
intros.
I would love to see that.
Casey
I'd also
hates
love to
the
see
image
Bear
jokes about coincidentally
in
having the same
Bear
names
made
as the
N7
characters.
armor as well because that'd be pretty kooky, incredible.
He hates those cheesy crap.
Upgrades. Which one are we gonna get?
Well, we can't get anything right now. We don't have enough. We don't have enough scraps.
I know we're playing The Last of Us.
Instead of scraps of metal, we're using scraps of paper, which makes less sense. Mortar Falls. I'm not familiar with this place.
Probably not in the game.
Probably not.
I also did both Alan Wake DLCs too, if that amounts for anything.
You madman.
Why?
Those are really hard.
Not a bad
I actually managed to get like I even they were actually somewhat easy. Hell, I even managed to get the I forget which one it was, but like there was like one of the trophies you got in the DLC where like
Damn.
you had to play most of the DLC without firing a single shot. I managed to get it too.
Fuck.
I think I can actually I'll probably look it up when after we're done here. You can just go to my profile and just like view compare trophies. Why are you going down the path? It's spooky. Oh, you're gonna get a stash, aren't you?
Well, I didn't get any stashes at the moment.
A map of stashes.
Yes. I believe at one point in the game you do get a map, like an actual map.
Of stashes.
Yeah.
Service, ready to get this case solved. And the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Can you get a gun at the central store?
No.
Oh, there you go.
You already have a gun.
Oh, I thought you could get like a shy Bugatti or something.
Oh, maybe.
You want to check?
I don't think we can get it right now.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. You know, you just started.
UFO cover-ups. Those are real? You guys heard?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Oh, I gotta do the knob cover up.
Yup.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch
What kind of
nothing.
cultish activity are we talking about here? We're talking about like
Stuff.
Mothman,
Thanks, Deputy.
the Order from Silent Hill.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Ah.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Come on. Look with us, you silly little bar.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
I do like how we like build these cases.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Okay, we're at an angle that I don't need to use that.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim?
Oh jeez.
Who killed him? Need to find Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
So yeah, I really like the whole case board thing and
Indicating multiple
like
killers.
building
The case.
the case with like you have your own like cork board and everything. It's like
Spooky.
it's spooky and cool. And since I might as well put this up,
What?
the Casey lunch boxes.
Another message.
Lunchboxes, where? Why is it lunchbox?
Someone is leaving these lunch boxes around with scraps of torn up manuscript pages.
I guess that's Alan Wake.
No,
I was lied to.
it is. So you remember how in the first game Cynthia Weaver would leave you supplies?
Oh yeah, you have to use your little flashlight to find them.
Yeah, well, there's another character doing something very similar, but without the light paint.
So I have to keep a lookout for lunchboxes.
You have to look out for colorful painted rocks and crocheted markers.
Aww.
You want me to tell you who it is?
Yes.
It's Rose.
Quartz.
Wrong Rose. The one from the first game?
Yes. Oh, isn't Rose the waitress lady who worked at the Oh Dear Diner?
Yes.
Hey! Don't get you barred.
As long as I don't look at him, I think we're good.
Any idea who the victim is?
No, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago, and I haven't heard a word about him since. Until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew it. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So the victim was Nightingale, which is weird.
So you knew our victim.
I'm guessing that's somebody you know.
Recognize him.
Nightingale was a villain in the first game, remember?
Ran into him a few times.
You're not getting away, H.P. Lovecraft!
After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick.
He was an FBI agent obsessed with Alan and kept calling him by different author names.
Oh yeah, like was he like? I remember like you got like didn't you like get in jail? Like he shows up and like he gets like grabbed by the
Yes.
darkness. Okay, I remember him now.
Like the last scene in the game is of Rose holding a lantern and Nightingale inside a building with shadows swarming behind him, implying that he was the new host of the Dark Presence.
Nightingale
Which,
was
I mean, that's not the case now,
Because he exploded.
because he's dead on the picnic table.
Yep.
Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
the worst.
Aw.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
I'm from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. And somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
But yeah, I like this place, the mine place. It's a cozy little hub area. I love hub areas. It just sucks that this doesn't pause the game. So if you come in here while you're in a dangerous area, you could get attacked in the real world.
With sticks
And knives.
and bears.
Oh my.
No, it's like lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna get anything more from him. I profiled the victim. What the hell? Oh, I gotta leave. Okay. I forgot. I gotta put the thing up there. Doopy. Now, does that add anything new to the profiling? No, it does not.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
You do that, Thornton.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I
A witch with no heart.
Doesn't that seem
Strange
familiar?
tale of our murder.
It's the black goat.
It looks like Barbara Jagger.
You got the moves like Jagger. You got the moves like Jagger.
You got no heart like Jagger.
What is that? Is that spooky?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Also, you want to see what my uncle got me?
A page full of text on one side.
It is a action figure of
Red
Gridman,
Witch Old
Who
school.
the fudge is that? Why the fudge is that?
Japanese superhero, kind of like Ultraman, but like if you
Like a
were
manuscript.
Gold armor instead of
Page
silver.
of a story.
no, if you were like a computer thing,
Message.
You mean the AI? Kind of like E?
kind of.
It's for us.
Think like
The text is about us. The
I
victim
don't
was
really have
one
much
of
I
their
can
own.
compare it to, but
FBI
It's like a
special
Digimon.
agent
Kind of.
Nightingale. And then there was the
I
page
originally
paper.
thought this was a knockoff, but then I saw on the backpack it says copyright 1994 Dick Productions Playmate Toys, and then below that is copyright 1993 Super Eye Productions. So this is a legit toy.
An invitation.
Yes.
Yes.
How could they not?
I haven't found it. It's like it's actually worth quite a lot of money. I'm not gonna sell it because it was a gift.
Better not. Sell it.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
His words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. They must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks made no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deer Feast.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Brink called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Alrighty.
Let's get the car. Drive to Bright Falls.
Clues to figure
And
out.
talk to these
Yep.
witnesses. Bookers.
Time to head to Bright Falls proper.
Yay, Bright Falls.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Kinda gives me knees.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise stuff for deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
Oh, this is odd.
What?
This thing.
Sounds like a power generator. Or a power station.
Property of the FBC.
That's not good.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here? fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away? Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Lackadaisy.
Damn impressive work so far.
Sheriff Hasty.
With me, fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a kid so far from home, but I'm thrilled.
Using your brains. You say you're training.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field.
Coaching.
No, I'm all set.
I'll stop there anyway.
Training.
I want to walk to the diner. Get a feel for the town.
Paxton. They were.
Send that to me. I want to watch it later. That is fucking funny.
Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
Great Falls. Deer Fest.
Yep.
Oh yeah, my favorite time of fest. One of my favorite fests. Deer Fest. Now, where is the Oh Deer Diner?
It's right here.
Oh, you're as beautiful as the day I lost you.
Let me guess.
Oh.
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm Separate.
So this is not the same Sheriff Breaker from
I'm Agent
the
Sarah
first game.
Anderson.
This is
Agent
actually
Alex
Tim
Anderson.
Breaker, Sarah Breaker's cousin.
And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Oh my god.
Sorry. It's the Oh Deer
The
Diner.
deputy said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
It just
Mulligan and Thorpe are still on about that?
makes me want to.
No.
Really hard.
Don't strike me as the murder type, but you can decide for yourselves. Or just inside, have a coffee and pie to calm your nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you can
You know
pay
you
notes
love
to
it.
the
You
sheriff.
know you love my humor.
Yes, I do.
I use humor to hide the pain and sorrow that is my life. So I know I have to ask.
So like every comedian.
I hide it because nobody needs to know.
But it's slow
Because if
down.
nobody knows, then that means nobody cares. And I want people to care.
Missing person cases.
Chocobo people care.
But I want people to care because I'm a bad person.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
True fact. But, there is a saying that old man Cassidy from Red Dead Redemption 2 that sums up me perfectly. You're not who you think you are, sir. Which is lucky. There's meanings behind those if you look it up.
The jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. I'm as big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on!
You put the lime in the coconut twice. And if I were to use an old man Cassidy quote to describe Bear, it would be, "Run from the seeker, sir. Run and keep running. Run from the seeker, sir. Run and keep running. Or else others
Hey there,
to
Mr.
run."
Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
What that basically means is means that Zach should run from me or help others to run from me. I really do mean that.
Oh.
And
What? Really?
I'm saying that you should run from me, run and forget about me, while also helping others to run and forget about me. Because I'm not worth remembering.
No, you are.
The people you should help run is Mekuman, Catherine, Taro, Web, and Catherine, and Bree.
Do you need to talk, man?
Hey, I'm just trying to get this on my systems, okay?
Do you need the therapy, Snorlax?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Because it's right over there.
Fight.
Watch, I'm gonna turn around and he has the frickin' Snorlax. But yeah, oh dear diner. This is the same hallway where Cynthia was like right here. She's like, oh, you'll hurt yourself in the dark. And yeah, Barbara Jagger was right here. We were trying to find Stucky.
And this is also where this started one of the two DLCs, because I remember in one of the DLCs you play as like the rational part of Alan Wake's mind, and then like Thomas Zane gives you like a pistol and a gun from inside the bathroom using a light source.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, screaming pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not.
This chick is kind of
I just have a few
bitchy.
questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Like me?
What were
No.
you doing at Cauldron Lake last
No,
night?
this lady is like, the second she sees FBI, she's like, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, are we free to go?
That's no, she's not being bitchy. She's just activating her Karen powers.
So what did you see in the woods?
Yeah.
This naked dude came out of the lake.
And I'm pretty sure that once Bear gets the DLC pack for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I'm not sure which one he uses. Scarlet. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm not saying a guess, but I'm guessing you would probably not use. You would catch the Immortal Trio and Ogre Pond, but not really use any of the three. Well, he might use like the big muscly cat one, but not the monkey dildo one, because it really looks like one if you really look at it. I'm sorry, but the way to design one of the legendaries for in Scarlet in the DLC part 1 really looks like that thing crossed with a monkey, or better yet, if George the alien from American Dad, Roger.
Oh yeah.
He looks like if Roger and a gorilla had a child.
Oh my god.
And then, but I could definitely see you using Ogre Pound though.
We're dealing with an organized... The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file.
That's Ogre Pound. I can see you using that
It's
one.
my first cold case. Exciting.
Okay.
I
Oh,
need
the
to know
loyal
more
three.
about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
I believe they are based off the legend of Momotaro.
Well, okay, so I'll tell you what it is. So the minor, do you mind if I spoil it, or do you want me to not go into it?
You can spoil it. I don't care.
So basically, in the Level 3, well, the first part, that being the Teal Mask, you learn that Orokopan was shunned by the villagers because the villagers thought that Orokopan killed the Loyal Three, but in actuality, what happened is that Orokopan was living with its human friend in the mountain and made special masks, and the Loyal Three were a bunch of thieves that took the masks from Orokopan but managed to keep it. But they beat up the human until it died, or it died from the human died from its wounds, and then Orokopan went to go down and fight the Loyal Three, but the villagers thought that Orokopan was attacking them and the Loyal Three, so after the Loyal Three died, they built like a shrine to it and it came back to life.
Tammy found something.
Ah.
A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Oh yeah. The Loyal Three and Orokopan appear to reference the Japanese folk tale of Momotaro, albeit with the roles of the heroes and the villains reversed. The tale of Momotaro relates to Tyler Momotaro, a boy born from inside a peach, who traveled alongside a talking dog, a monkey, and a pheasant to find an oni, and that's what the Loyal Three are: a monkey, a dog, and a pheasant. Hence the reason pheasantipity, and an oni, that being Orokopan.
Interesting.
What?
No, just like everything that you said.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence.
And also,
You
here's
need to
another
hand
little
it
fun
over.
fact for you. The group's shared face HP stat of 88 can be read in Japanese as Goro Awasa for Gabi, which can mean several things, different things, like terrible or dangerous, referencing true nature as greedy, vicious thieves. Conversely, it can also be read as Orowasa, the sound of clapping. This could reference their misinterpreted role as heroes in their story, as well as the positive connotations of their names. All moves learned by the Loyal Three by leveling up are learned at levels which are multiples of 8, explained number 1. 8 is considered a lucky number in many Asian cultures, including Japanese. This allows for the trio's name convention and role. And the last one just
I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah,
It's
just relates to the grand.
measly.
Hey, there's Rose.
Yep.
You know
Are you still in the you're still in the Deer Diner.
Yep.
And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird. You don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Rose looks like she hasn't changed that much. Granted, she was pretty young in the first one.
Yep.
Maybe like late teens, early 20s. 13 years later, she's probably in her late 20s, early 30s.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or
Well,
a
doesn't really
color.
say
Guess I
her
just said
age,
one
but
of those
she was
faces.
born in 1989.
And when did Alan Wake come out?
Let me Alan Wake came out.
2010, right?
Okay. Well, yeah, it came out. Well, yeah, it came out in for the Xbox 360, May 18th, 2010, and then the remaster came out in 2021.
All right. Well, the events of the game took place in 2010,
And she was born in 1989.
so that would make her. '21.
Yep.
So 13 years later, she would be 34.
Yep.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious, but soon enough there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
I feel like that's foreshadowing.
All set?
That's one.
Guys have Nightingale in the morning. You ready to go take a look?
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
Murder cult.
Have
If
you
the
heard of
Deer
this
Diner
cult
was a
of
real
the
place,
tree,
I would
Sheriff?
totally eat there.
Well, it is based off a diner from Twin Peaks.
Played some D&D back in the day.
The Double R Diner, I believe. And it's a real place you can go to. It doesn't have that name, but you can go to the place where they filmed for the Double R Diner scenes and have like pie, coffee, and stuff like that.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the
Yep.
most impossible.
Yeah, the Oh Deer Diner is a reference to the Double R Diner in Twin Peaks. The layout is identical to Tweed's Diner in North Bend, West Bend, WA, where Twin Peaks was filmed. Even the clothing on the waitress looks almost exactly identical to Shelley Johnson's, but
I'd like to take a closer
but
look
is read
as
in the
soon
game
as
instead of
possible.
look.
Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need?
I remember this place.
We appreciate
Oh, the police
support,
station.
Yep.
Sheriff.
I was there too.
This is where Alan punched Hartman in the nose and broke it.
Punch. Or a manuscript page.
Nah, it's just a note. Someone's been stealing toilet paper.
COVID-19 reference. Also, any luck with getting rid of Jojo Mart?
I haven't played it in a while.
Boy!
I've been playing this and some other games.
Getting rid of Jojo Mart takes top priority. He's trying to corrupt the innocence of Stardew Valley. We gotta stop him. We gotta stop him. Of course, they do have a catchy name. I'll admit that, but they still gotta be stopped.
You know what's sad?
Me?
The receptionist from the first game's not here.
Aw,
I really liked her.
you like everything.
You know that's not true.
I know one thing you do like.
What?
You like Dungeons and Dragons,
That is true.
and you like it more when I DM because it gives you a break, doesn't it?
It does. It does give me a break.
Oh, you found a flare.
Batteries.
Oh, that's right. Batteries.
Oh, I love these commercials.
Turn them on. Watch it. Turn it up so we can hear.
Careful, Cutter. Oh, wow. You think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park.
That was from the first.
Clearwater is a Black Hole Dam.
These are locations from the first game.
Watching at majestic Mirror Peak. Tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermal.
I want one. I want that thermos.
I would like to have an Oh Dear coffee thermos.
Well, if you do want get one, make sure you buy two. One for me, one for you.
Got it.
So we share a morgue with the funeral homes.
Now, the one thing that I find weird is I believe this used to lead to the sheriff's office.
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
I guess they did a little. I guess in the last 13 years they did a little bit of reconstruction.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Casey. Oh my God. More batteries, pistol ammo.
It's not opening.
You need a code for that?
For the door?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh, you need a key.
Let's take a look at our patient.
Oh shit.
I'll
Need the
start
bar
with the
again?
external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Just to be safe.
Better safe than sorry. Better than safe than sorry. Better than safe than sorry.
Nothing is worth the risk. Nothing is worth the risk.
Wherever floats your boat, church bell guy from Left 4 Dead. Better safe than sorry. Better than safe than sorry.
What was the cause of death?
Okay, we're good.
What other
But
clues?
better have that on
might you
standby
think?
just to be safe.
Yeah.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Put up a fight.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Right. How do they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Doesn't look right. Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Add this to the board. Oh boy. Oh, that's strategically placed. You should be wearing gloves, Saga.
STDs.
It's the same type of page we found on Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case.
Oh, here we go.
What? Spooky, scary skeletons?
Yep.
Here comes the darkness.
No, wait.
Warland door.
Sheriff?
He just ninja vanished out of.
Oh God!
Why are you alive? And why
How are you alive?
And why are you naked? Stop being naked. Okay, so in order to get the lights back on, you gotta look out for 5 generators and repair them without getting hit, without getting hooked by the killer.
Did you see they're coming out with like a single player experience?
The retelling of Johnny Stone.
The casting of Frank Stone.
I want to play that.
Same.
He's coming. No weapon. The page set to get into the light.
You need some health points, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go find yourself a med kit.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Gotta wait for him to get over there.
Otherwise, he'll booty bash you.
Gotta move. Now.
He's like Bob Barker.
Vanished.
Oh, not Bob. Bob Barker. What's his name? Jack Barker.
Jack Baker.
Baker. That's it. I say Bob Barker.
I don't know.
The kind of sound. The last name kind of sounds similar. Like Baker, Barker.
Candlestick maker.
He didn't have a heart. But he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared. What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew what he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start relearning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything.
Did you
beneath
see
it, a flood
GTA
of
6?
darkness,
Yes,
sucking
I
up
heard.
everything,
Did
spoiling
you see
it,
the trailer?
I
rotting
did.
it.
Are you gonna
The
get it?
page called this
Maybe.
area an overlap. Saga
You'll definitely
had
get this
to pursue
multiplayer,
Nightingale
right?
into the
So you
overlap,
and I can play
finding a way
together
in would be
online.
difficult.
Oh,
But
I
for
mean,
precise steps,
for, I
original,
mean, yeah.
Saga would learn how.
What do you mean by that?
No, I mean like they always come out with a multiplayer mode for these games.
They better. Well, now for the earlier GTA games, the other one that had co-op was San Andreas.
So another thing I like is that
Tacos. Oh, you got a little cassette player.
yeah, and also a television.
We can watch old commercials.
Yep. All the stuff that you find. There's also bits and pieces of Anderson's personality in here, like
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Salt. That's a salt shaker.
yeah, messing with the lid of the salt shaker to prank Casey.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is. Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle
As you
things
can
here.
clearly
We need to
see
get
by
back to
the
Cauldron
one that's
immediately.
right at your feet.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can.
That's crazy, right? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could it be anything? He's dead.
Thornton, I need you to calm the fuck down.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey
pages haven't been wrong yet?
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Maricetta won't roll over in the issues.
Nice to see that Pat Man's still doing radio.
So what did Barrett help you something for Christmas?
Video games.
Such as?
I had a list, but I gave it to my mom. Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Are you back? A new game card. A new game card for your PC. Because all gamers like to have a new gaming card.
Well, I prefer to have a new webcam.
Why?
The other one broke, remember?
Did Catherine break it?
No, I broke it.
How?
I don't know. It just stopped working. There's a bunch of Transformer toys I want to get, but I don't think I put that on my list.
What kind of Transformer toys?
Well, you know the toy shop close by to here?
Over they're not dolls, they're action figures?
Yeah, they're action figures. Dude's got a combiner for $140.
Damn!
Which, considering how much that thing went for on retail,
How much to go for retail?
twice that.
So 280.
Yeah.
Damn!
And of course, people on eBay want even more for it. So,
Why?
because they don't make that that toy's no longer in production.
Why?
Because they moved on to a different toy line. Doesn't this place look familiar?
Oh, this is the insane asylum that Bear went to when he visited Bright Falls.
Rest easy, buddy.
No, it's not.
Oh, this is the mine place.
Yep. She said before that she constructs the mine place based off their field office for any given case.
Why?
So it's a familiar location, I guess. So we've had 3 victims up until now.
Two.
No, there's.
Because didn't the guy come back to life?
That's the 4th victim.
Oh.
First victim was in Watery. Second victim was at Bright Falls. Third victim was at the Cauldron Lake campgrounds.
Let's just hope there isn't. I just hope nobody kills somebody at the Oh Dear Diner. Don't make me sad. Because all hail the Oh Dear Diner. Ooh!
Yeah, I remember this map.
From where?
From the first game. Got Bright Falls right there in the center. You got Bright Falls Power and Light, which is where Cynthia Weather lived.
In the bright light room.
Yep. The Bright Falls Dam, where she kept the well-lit room.
Oh, the well lit room. I thought it was a bright light room.
The Majestic Motel, where Agent Nightingale had been staying.
Like a creep.
The Cauldron Lake Lodge, which is covered up by the sticky note. That used to be Hartman's clinic, but that's gone now. The Southeast Cliff Ghost Town, which I think is like that mining ghost town that near the end of the game.
Yeah, because I remember I think you get attacked by both a bulldozer and a choo-choo train.
I think that's in a different area, but it's been a while, so I don't know. Mirror Peak, the Bright Falls Coal Mine Museum. I think that might be where we fought the
choo-choo train.
Yeah. Stucky's gas station. That's the first place you go to after you wake up.
And I think that's where you fight Stucky.
You fight Stucky on the way there, yeah.
Namely, you're not dead. Because you enjoy therapeutic drugs and other health benefits. Mainly, you're not dead.
KBF FM radio station where Pat Maine used to work before he retired.
Good on you, Pat Maine. Rest in peace, brother.
He's not dead.
Oh, thank God.
He's at a retirement home right now.
Okay.
He's still doing radio, just his own thing.
Good.
Sparkling River Estates Trailer Park. I believe that's actually where Rose lives.
I think that's yeah. And then there should be other places involving Silent Hill around here.
Elderwood National Park. And Lover's Peak.
That's where you encounter this quote unquote
kidnapper. Yeah. That's also where the forest ranger died. The one that was taking care of that dog and the one that liked Rose.
Dougie.
Yeah. Man, I felt so bad for that guy.
You want to be kind of terrifying though?
What?
I'm not saying this is gonna happen. I'm just saying this is as a possibility, okay? But what would Bear and Space Mom's kid were like? I was saying as a possibility because like on one hand you got Bear, and the other hand you have an elder deity. What would their kid look like?
Bear Thulu.
Yeah, yay! Yeah, because how would that work out? Like what would the kid look like?
I was playing this RPG game on my Switch, and one of the bosses was literally Bear Thulu. I think I deleted the game.
Is it called Wall World?
No, it was This Way Madness Lies. It's like Sailor Moon meets Death Rally. It's like Sailor Moon meets H.P.
Lovecraft.
No, William Shakespeare. I don't know what this lady's deal is, but she keeps knocking on this door for almost the entirety of the game. To the point where she's like starting to like try to tear it down.
Maybe some drugas.
might get in trouble for that music, but oh
Why?
well.
Oh, copyright?
Yeah. Alright, going back to Cauldron Lake.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
What the fuck is this?
Holy shit, that is
The heart.
that's Tidal Wave.
Who's Tidal Wave?
A
They
gigantic
said
transformer.
an overlap.
Yeah, it's from Digital
Need to
Team
figure out
Reboot's
exactly
Heavy Breathing
what
Intensifies, followed by whatever you just said.
Charging this mess.
On the
Thanks.
memes or the wait,
Let's start looking
general
for
whatever.
Nightingale where it was killed.
Alright. Because, like, that.
That's a big boy toy,
Oh, yeah.
and Bear wants it. Bear needs it.
I don't know about that because Tidal Wave is, he's a big, expensive boy.
How expensive is he? Is he PS5 expensive?
If he is. If that is a legit, like, Hasbro toy, it's gonna be, like,
A bajillion dollars.
it's gonna be, like, Titan class. And it's gonna be, it's gonna be, like, $200, $300.
But if Bear had that kind of money, you would buy it in a heartbeat, wouldn't you?
I'd buy some of the other Titan class figures first.
Such as.
There is a Titan class figure of the Decepticon spaceship, the Nemesis. I want that because I have the Autobot spaceship, the Ark.
Which is right over under there in that pile of clothes.
Yep.
Did you also see the new the season finale for Death Battle? It's gonna be Galactus versus Unicorn.
Yes, I did see that. And someone in the Radio Sentai Cast Ranger Discord said, "Oh yeah, sure. Send the
Eater of Planets, Galactus."
Well, no. The way he worded it was like, "Oh yeah, sure. Send the guy that's about the size of a Titan from Attack on Titan to fight the literal Planet Eater." And I'm like, dude, Galactus can change his size. You know this, don't you?
I'm guessing that he doesn't know that.
But he completely ignored me.
Why?
This area is supposed to be close to the subway.
Nugget.
Yeah.
And that's one sussy van.
I can already tell whose van that is.
Yeah. It's someone who goes around kidnapping the elderly and taking them to Shady Pines.
I was gonna say the FBC, but okay.
Trust me, you don't ever want to go to Shady Pines Retirement Home. Just ask the grandma from Golden Girls. Yes, I watched the Golden Girls. Sue me.
No, first of all, excellent taste. Second of all, is Shady Pines from Golden Girls, or is this a different thing? Because I swear I heard
No.
Shady Pines before.
Shady Pines is a retirement home that was featured in the Golden Girls.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay, now who's the mom though? Okay.
Because Shady Pines sounds like something from a video game.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
My experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted areas.
Yes. So Sophia Petrillo was sent there by her daughter Dorothy.
Be here.
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's a
But
gentleman important.
it got burned down because Dorothy, Sophia Petrillo, and one of her friends were making s'mores using a legally attained hot plate. But that wasn't the case because actually it was burned down because of faulty wiring, and the fire inspector guy was paid off because the lady who was making s'mores with Sophia was jealous that Sophia was selling her hair.
Speaking of,
Oh.
If you're looking
Yeah.
for some fun,
Petty AF, if you ask me.
just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our coffee world amusement park. There's Saunavista.
That guy kind of looks like the trucker guy from one of those Silent Hill games.
He does.
I forget which one. I think it was like Downpour or something.
I think it's the only trucker I can think of is Travis from Origins.
That's what I'm thinking of. Or wait, Travis or Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes.
I want to say the guy's name was Travis.
Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
Yep, Travis Gardy is protagonist of Silent Hill Origins.
Got it.
Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland, Ulla, Karjalanpiira.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can no run through a garbage can.
I may be a monster, but I'm no longer your monster.
I need to get back to it.
Oh yeah, from God of War.
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Boy.
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be.
Boy. Read it, boy. Oh, that reminds me. Last year, when his voice actor received the Game Award for Best Performance, he went on like an almost 8-minute long rant thanking everyone that was important to him, and they tried to get him off the stage at least 3 times, both with like music to try and cue him in to off the stage, and even like Jeff Keighley like trying to interrupt.
And it was like, boy.
No, it became like Jeff wasn't happy.
He's never happy.
No, he's actually a pretty happy dude, but like he wasn't happy with that. He Once the guy was off the stage, it was like, oof. You could tell Jeff Keighley wasn't happy. But this year, they had Kratos' voice actor be the announcer, like the one who like gives out the award for best performance. And like they were joking about like how he had thanked people for 8 minutes straight, and like he started going on like a tiny speech, and then music started to play, and the guy was like,
boy.
And he turns to look at Jeff and just goes, "You mother!" And he's away from the mic before he says "fucker." Oh man, that's funny. It was real funny. He also said, "Fun fact: my speech was longer than the main campaign of the new Modern Warfare game."
Nice.
It's another company I'm never gonna work for. And also the best part is that the company that makes Call of Duty, Activision, they were pissed that he said that.
Why?
They were just pissed off because it's like, how dare you roast how dare you make fun of our game?
You and I have so many games to stream, it's not even funny. Like, I can already think of a couple that we're definitely gonna, well, either definitely or hopefully to do in the future. After we finish up after we just finish up mainly Night in the Woods, because you gotta do this by yourself.
I do?
Yes, because I said so.
You don't want to play this with me?
Nah. I'll play, I would like to play it by myself at some point.
Okay.
So you can continue this.
Is this because I played it on my own?
Not really. I want to play this game spoiler free, but now that's why I don't want to go any further. I still want to play this, but I just won't go out there the spoils. But there are definitely a couple games you and I definitely have to do skis.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not really do skis, but hopefully get to do skis after we finish Necromon's Night in the Woods escapades. That being let's see. We did Mass Effect.
Where is
I know we did Bioshock 1 and 2E. Did we do Bioshock Infinite?
I want to say we did.
Did we?
It was so long ago.
Was that was like still back in the trailer? Because like I remember we were streaming there a couple of times too.
It may have been. We could always do them again.
Maybe. Well, we also gotta come up with some new games that we gotta do too. You know, keep it fresh with new games. You know. So I was thinking. Definitely. Red Dead Redemption 2. That would be a good one. I called dibs on doing that one though. Cause I called dibs on doing that one because that game actually makes me sad.
I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
Like that game has more of an effect on me than Digimon does.
Shit.
Cause I won't get into it because I didn't want to spoil the game, but that game makes me sad in a good way. Definitely one you and I gotta do and figure out how to. And if others want to play with this as well, because we could use the extra people. Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, I know so many people that want to play that game, and so many people that do play that game. I just need to figure out how to get the freaking thing to work.
What do you mean?
Because, like, it's free until you get to a certain level, right?
No, actually, I think the way to do it now is that you might have to check up on this, but I believe it's free for both the base game and the first 2 expansion packs. But after that, I think you need to actually like start like. But just to be safe, I think you might. I know you have to pay for both. Well, actually, now you pay for both Shadowbringers and Endwalker, and then starting next summer, Dawn Trail.
Because, like, I had like a free trial, and apparently I guess something happened. And now if I try to get into my account, it says I have to purchase the thing.
Oh, I think. Okay, I think I know what's going on here. I think it's because I think the whole like thing involving like the expansion pack thing, and be able to pay for free. I think because since you already used up your free time already, I think you can't like redo it again. So I think because you already started to play. I think, and then like.
But I thought it was like. I didn't think it was time limited though.
Do you know? What? No, I think what I'm trying to say is that like I think because you already like Did you already like how? Do you remember how far you got?
Not that far.
Do you know what level you got to? Cause
it was not that high. Single digit.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey.
yeah, you might have to like either you probably have to make an account like a full-on monthly paid account now, because I think that's the best course of options right now.
Nice talking to you too.
And I don't think you can buy like the time cards. I don't think. So that might be we never got to put that on hold until you have like a steady form of income for that. But like, I know that there's some like cheap account there's like cheap account options that you can pick, and it's only for if you have like for number of people playing. So you probably want to go for like the cheapest option because it's probably just gonna be you. And then if you and I are gonna play online together, I'll probably have to stay at home because I don't want to like because I have easier access to it'll be easier for me, plus I don't want to like have to like cost their power outage.
Right.
and also I'm not sure how strong your Wi-Fi is if it has like a whole bunch of like PlayStation 4 a PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation 5 running at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know how strong it'd be.
Yeah, and and it is actually cross-platform. So I think either Mekumon or Taro could play with us, because because on the the player's search list or wherever, or like people you play with, it'll have like an icon depending on like what platform they're playing. So I think if it's blank, that means they're playing, I think, PC. If it has a PlayStation logo, then they're playing on PlayStation. And I think starting next year, or maybe later this year, I don't know, they're actually gonna also do port it over to the Xbox Xbox consoles.
Okay.
But yeah, I think you might like Final Fantasy XIV the way it is now, and plus
probably.
And plus the Square Enix is a lot more friendlier a company than it's a lot more friendlier than a certain company that we know. Yep. But I could definitely see you as a Lancer, though. I can see you as a Lancer.
Is that like a Dragoon?
Yeah. Certain classes, when you get to like a certain level of threshold, like they go into like an evolved state, which basically just means you continue progressing as that. It's basically like an upgraded version of them. So Dragoon is the upgraded version of the Lancer. If Megamon plays, I can definitely see him as the Conjurer / Summoner, because the Carbuncles, especially the bronze, the Topaz one, looks like a Megamon.
Is that the cult of the tree?
At least to me, a little bit. Not like fully, but like a little bit. What's with the hourglass? I saw that. Oh.
Cult symbols. It's part of a riddle.
What kind of riddle?
To open a
safe.
Basically.
And what's in the safe? Something awesome?
Cult supplies that the cult uses.
Oh, so these are kind of like the supply depot things from the first game, sort of.
Kind of.
You know the puzzle?
Yep.
What is it? Actually, you better put it in.
We have to put in the
symbols
in the right order. So,
what's the correct order?
It was wash your hands, take chicken out of the fridge, and then take a nap. The symbols for those corresponding tasks are the arrows pointing up and down, interlinked. chicken, it was the hourglass. And then for taking nap, it was the 2 arrows left and right next to each other.
Looks like they're tools of the trade.
Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Well,
Okay, so I got some ammo and some batteries.
that was a trauma kit, basically health.
Can never go wrong with a trauma kit.
Yep.
And the one thing I love about some games that like with BioShock or the Fallout games, which is another series I gotta play. I love the fact that like you can have like a whole bunch. You can heal yourself using a bunch of foods, even after you get like shot repeatedly, or in the case of Fallout in the Fallout series, you get like mauled by
Yao Guai,
or mud crab queen, or like a fucking death claw or something. You have like a bunch of boxes of sugar bomb stews, and you just
eat it.
Yeah.
Well, it's like that Russian Badger video where it's like like a guy's about to swing his sword at you, pause the game, eat 80 wheels of cheese.
Oh, that's from Viva La Dirt. Viva La Dirt. Or something. I think that wait, that sounds familiar. The video you just described. Oh, I know that's that's a Skyrim reference. Huh, that's a Skyrim reference.
So we found another Alex Casey lunchbox left by Rose. Like, it's not so much of a spoiler to say that they're made by Rose, because like you find out pretty early on, and it's also kind of obvious. Because like some of the notes are frickin' Alan Wake fan fiction. Also, I love the fact that Sean Ashmore is now in the proper Remedy-verse as Tim Breaker. Because he was in another one of their games, Quantum Break.
Never played Quantum Break.
And also the lady that plays Jessie Faden in Control played the character Beth in Quantum Break. And Sean Ashmore's character in that game and Beth had romantic feelings for each other.
Aww.
And it seems this game is hinting that goes beyond dimensions and time and whatever.
This is go even beyond. Yeah, we also got to do Fallout 4, Fallout 76. What else can we play?
I don't know about playing those games because they are long.
What?
The Fallout games?
How come?
Because they're really long.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah. Yeah. So maybe definitely scratch off Fallout series. Definitely not Call of Duty, unless you might. The only thing.
It depends on what games. Because there's some good Call of Duty games.
Well, the only reason I was thinking of doing the Call of Duty was just to do the zombies. You know. You know, because I think you would like the Infinite Warfare zombies, because that's like the movies, and like each movie is like based off like a certain like movie genre. So like Raven the Red Warriors is based off slasher fix. Not sure about Zombies in Space, because that takes place in an abandoned amusement park in the 90s. Then you got Shaolin Shuffle, which is based off Bear's favorite zombies movie genre, which is cheesy martial arts movies. Then you also got Attack a Reactor Thing, which is like old, like black and white, and then there's Beast from Beyond, which is sci-fi, kind of like it's basically aliens, because you got the cryptids.
Okay, well the one before that, the Radioactive Thing.
Attack of the Reactor Thing.
It sounds like a lot those old sci-fi B movies, like
Yeah, and
like them or Godzilla.
yeah, and actually the 4 out of the 5 playable characters, because like in the first 4 maps, you can, if you beat the main Easter egg, you either play as like that particular guest star for that thing. So like for Attack and React the thing, if you beat the main Easter egg once, there's a code that you can like input, which allows you to play as Elvira.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. So the 4 playable. Well, there's 5 secret famous actors you can play as. The first one is David Hasselhoff in Zombies from Spaceland. For Raven and Redwoods, it's Kevin Smith. For Shaolin Shuffle, it's Pam Grier. For Attack of the Active Thing, it's Elvira. And then if you beat the all those Easter eggs and beat it again on Director's Cut mode, which basically makes it easier, you get to play it and you unlock another code that allows you to play as Pee Wee Herman's voice actor in Zombies in Spaceland.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, but the roles that the 4 original actors play as, which is is a soldier, a scientist, a greaser, and a valley girl. So you basic like B movie, cheesy movie monster like roles.
Yeah.
But then there's also the if we do that, it's probably would just be easier to do that, because the whole thing involving the entirety of like premise, ultimates, that's gonna take way too long. And if we do the Ether story and the Chaos story, because we have to get it starts with World of War, then Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Cold War, and yeah, that's gonna take way too long. So if we do zombies, so let's just stick with Infinite Warfare zombies because it's easier. How are we doing on time?
We're at 2 hours.
Hey, you got a viewer. I think.
Yeah.
Who is it?
No idea.
Let's see who it is. Oh, it's probably just you, right?
It is Emily Falkreath.
Who's that?
She is a fellow streamer. She followed me back in like back in the early days when I was starting out.
Nice.
I followed her and I've seen a few of her streams, and she probably just has us on in the background. But regardless, thank you, Emily. But I'm thinking we end it here.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's not really much going on, you know?
Right.
But, regardless, thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear and the Gaming Chocobo. A raised Mjolnir.
In triumph.
And we will see you guys next time.
Everybody.